Am I the a-hole for telling my daughter she is being selfish and that she needs to take an Uber since I'm not leaving her older brother's wedding? This has been a built-up issue. My son got married this weekend and this issue isn't dying, so I am going here. My daughter has very bad anxiety. She is 19 and I will call her Shelley. Shelley used to go to therapy when she was a minor but stopped when she turned 18. Ever since her anxiety has been out of control, and due to this she won't drive anymore. She has a license but refuses to drive. We live in the USA and driving is basically needed, or it's a big inconvenience for the people around her. Also, she is an adult, so it's not like we can force her to drive. This is the issue. My son was getting married and she was uncomfortable with so many people around at his wedding. She asked me to take her home. I told her no, and if she's having difficulties, wait in the car. She told me it's freezing outside and she needs to leave. I told her no again, turn on the heat in the car and wait if she needs to be away from people. She don't like this answer and told me she will have an attack if she stays and she needs to go home. I told her to take an Uber, then I am not leaving. She don't like this and this was turning into a full argument. Shelley told me I need take her home again and I had enough. I told Shelley she is being selfish, that she has many opinions and I will not deprive her bother, my son, of his parents being at his weddings. If I took her home, I would miss his wedding since it was our drive here. She called me a jerk and left to stay in the car for a bit. She was back about an hour later for the rest of the wedding. She has been pissed since and her younger brother is copying her. Top comments. Not the a-hole. Thank God you said no. Notice how she magically was able to cope when push came to shove. That tells you a lot. She is used to getting her way and it's high time she start living in the real world and take responsibility for her own life. She needs to stop using anxiety, a perfectly normal emotion, as an excuse not to push herself to learn tools to cope and take responsibility for her own life and future, including seeking therapy if needed. Her emotional manipulation and threats need to lose the power they've had in the past. Again, not the a-hole. It's called good parenting. She's 19, not 9.